This is the most important level of them all. This will decide if we're going to have a massive new continuation in the market and what is the actual level to hold. Now, there's a lot of people already calling for 35,000 Bitcoin, and they say that the 100 EMA is broke and now we're going lower and completely lower, and the market is completely confused. You see some of the tokens moving up massively. You see gold and silver up 15-20%, and you see some of the coins completely nuking, like Hype that was leading the other day. Now, why did this level that I talked about yesterday not hold? What was this trap? Why did we get a bounce? And what is going to happen now is exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to show you the exact levels, the exact trades, and everything I am looking at today. If you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗬𝗲, and I do trading forever since 2016. That's when I first bought my Bitcoin, and since then I've been trading. If you enjoy making money and navigating the market, tune in 5 to 10 minutes every single day. You can't lose nothing. I do have a community as well, link in the description. It is free to join. Let's jump in here. So number one, the market is confused. One of the biggest reasons why we had the bounce yesterday was, and most likely I would want to believe the dump as well, is because the US House passed the funding bill to end the government shutdown. So it was an overhang. Obviously, if the government shutdown happens, last time when that happened, Bitcoin fell sharply, and we could see that sharp sell-off happening yesterday, even though on the show yesterday I explained why I do believe we are going to get a short-term rally, and I even had multiple scalp trades open: Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Now all of these got stopped. I told you about it in the community, but I have before this, so not yesterday but the day before yesterday, I have opened multiple long positions on the higher time frame. I'm going to link it all up there so you're able to watch it. Now the reason why I say that is the following: on the total market cap, so you can look here, by the way, let me just show you here. I actually said I longed here. All these positions were on the weekly chart, meaning some of these positions are actually still open. So if you look here on Toobit, you go down here, you see my Solana position long. I'm down about 47% on 10x leverage, and on Ethereum position down about 245%, but I am on 50x leverage. Someone asked if the leverage is not bad, but you can see the difference here. Even though this is 48% down, being 1,300, this is 50x leverage being 250% down, but only $1,000. So it's not about the leverage, it's always about the risk. Why am I not worried about these positions? One, they are managed risks, so I'm still up 10-11% on my portfolio this month, which is still absolutely insane. And two, the reason is because the risk managed here is absolutely within the weekly range. This is what I explained on this video the day before yesterday. Bitcoin might bounce, might be early, but I'm not wrong. If you look at the weekly chart, this looks primed still for a bounce, even though, and this is what I said in the community, even though some of these levels on Bitcoin and on Ethereum are breaking, seemingly breaking. Actually, it's not even, Ethereum is not even breaking. Solana has been breaking a bit, yeah. So, but if you look at the total market cap, this is exactly what happened right here as well. The Bitcoin went way lower and the total market cap didn't break. So very important that I still stand with, I'm going to put the video up here, the video that I made 2 days ago. I'm still standing with that analysis, which is, even though that we do have this smart money trap here, which means the 15-minute market structure didn't result in a continued bounce, even though we had a higher high here, unfortunately that didn't carry through and it had a sell-off. Now I believe the reason why we had that is because of this whole Senate passing bill, whatever, and they had to have exit liquidity created. There is massive liquidity up here, so I still expect the bounce to happen. Now we just need to wait for another confirmation. At the other confirmation, now we can look at the hourly chart, because we have a clear low break below here, and the clear market structure shift will come when we have an hourly close above 2.64 trillion. Now, is that on the 4 hour as well? Yes, it's on the 4 hour as well. There is no close below here, but that would be sufficient enough. So in case we do have a close above on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, 2.64 trillion. This is an incredible long opportunity. I'm going to take a long here again, wait for the 50% take for that again. I am going to update you here when tomorrow, if that happens. I'm actually flying today, so tomorrow I will most likely not be able to drop a video, but this is exactly why I have the community, where I always update you when something happens. It's free, link on top of the description. Very important. Yesterday I closed my short positions because I think it's enough. 173% and 221% Solana and Bitcoin, all shared here in the community. So I have closed those, but I still have the swing longs opened. Now, what is the level? If we look at the weekly level and we look at this 2.31 trillion, if this level breaks, everybody's looking at Bitcoin and they do it wrong. It doesn't matter. This can break. We can go down 67, whatever. If the total market cap, just go back here. If this level of the total market cap breaks 2.31, we are screwed. But only then. Until then, the bounce is coming. Make no mistakes, the bounce is coming. You will be able to confirm that with a 1-hour market structure shift that I'm going to talk about here on the show, and also talk about it or post about it on the Telegram when it happens. Even if I'm on the flight, I'm going to be able to communicate it to you, and I'm going to take massive positions. Stop loss are going to be here or possibly down below the 2.31 trillion. We'll have to see how the tokens react. That's 1. 2, I close my shorts. 3, very important. I told you here that I have actually started to take a new challenge. Yesterday I explained to you I have this Bitfunded challenge, which basically means is a prop firm. You can buy a $150,000 account or a $5,000 account for basically a fraction of the cost. And once you buy that, you're able to trade on that. And if you pass a challenge, which has certain criterias, you're going to be able to get this account. Now, I told you that because of the time zones, my first account gone. And yesterday I got myself another account, which I just went ape shit. I'm actually very impatient, to be honest, because I was very pissed about losing it. So I was like, why not just take a long position, a heavy long position? I failed that account as well. But then I got so angry at myself. Not a revenge trading, because I know better. So I actually yesterday on all this liquidation cascade, I told you I left a long voice note here. I didn't sleep until like 6:30 from previous day 7 o'clock. I left all these messages. You might want to check it out. But what I did is that I actually got on here and I started actively trading the 1-minute chart, and I traded up the account. I posted about this. It's quite funny. I started the challenge. at 4th of February, which is today, at 2:54, and now it's the 4th of February at 4 o'clock. But by 6 o'clock, you can see it here on this photo that I posted. By 6 o'clock, I actually had, so within 4 hours, I actually run the account, almost past the challenge, which just shows you that it is possible. It's all about skills, which is possible. So I'm almost past the challenge. If you want me to actually finish this challenge live and make the remaining 2.5 grand live, let me know in the comment section. We might actually do that, and I'm not touching this until we do it live, and then I pass it in a 2-3 hour live stream. I think it would be fun. Let me know if you want that. But I just wanted to be transparent with you. So this is the account. I am going to pass it, and then I'm going to have it. If you want a Bitfunded account, link in the description as well. And the third thing I wanted to tell you, the reason why, a lot of you might be wondering, like, why am I saying that I actually failed 1 or 2 of the challenges, is because I'm here to be real. Okay, so I posted this in Telegram with a gold Rolex and with a Louis Vuitton, like whatever that is, t-shirt. This is all AI, and the reason why I posted that, because I had a discussion with someone here that was about integrity and whatnot, and that's all I have, guys. That's all I have. I have you, my honesty, and everything I do, I share it with you. If you look at this is not what I base my success on. This is what I base my success on. This here, not this blank page, but this here. The fact that people write me that they are from India and they didn't have money and now they have $9,000 and they can support their family. This is what I want to post, and it's not this. So if you want to follow that journey, jump on here. We do have actually an amazing promotion running with Toobit. I have met them here, spent incredible time with them. I'm gonna tell you one more thing. We do have an incredible sign-up bonuses, but also I do recommend you start trading on Toobit. Okay, non-KYC, available worldwide, and I don't want to tell you yet, but massive things coming. Massive things coming. All I can say is if you go onto the platform and you just come up here, and if you might like football, just want to go sand duning with me and Token 2049 or whale breakfast or whatever, it's just about depositing some funds, taking advantage of the bonus, and starting trading. I'm going to let you know all that, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm also going to post it in the community, just so you know. Links in the description. Guys, appreciate everything. Oh, one more thing, because you always tell me I'm not following through on the trades. I always tell you in the community. But I did tell you yesterday that I'm opening a long on this Acurast. I had a meeting with the founder. I hope that they are going to be partners here on the channel. Currently, they are not. I just longed it because the chart looked incredible. But I do think it is still a great long. I'm up about 44% on a 5x leverage. So this is a decent trade so far. I do believe that this can go to the 0.25-ish region. Looking at this token again, not sponsors. I'm not invested personally just yet. It's just a trade, but they're a very solid project. This trade is still ongoing up here. Guys, appreciate you. Check out this video. Is going to be about an interview with Ben Cowan. If you have not seen that, well, could be a great opportunity to check it out. We're almost there. What Ben said, we're almost there. It's a cool one. Click here to subscribe and come back tomorrow for another one. I'll see you in the community on Telegram. I'm going to be flying. I don't know if I can push a show tomorrow, so it's crucial that you join in and pin the Telegram chat. See you. Take care.